Hi, everyone, and welcome to another week of breath practice.
Good
Um,
morning.
Good morning. I'm glad to see some returning faces and some new ones. What we do here is we practice breath and meditation. What I'd like for all of you to do to get started is to get yourselves comfortable. Get your sits bones on a good seat, kind of drive them in a little bit, just kind of start to feel them a little bit. Make sure you don't have like just so you're comfortable. Like your feet are on the ground planted, or what we're going to do is ground our bodies to our bodies. Um, and we're going to get into some beautiful breath along with a guided body scan meditation today is what we're going to be practicing. And this meditation is so, it's a good way to communicate with your body whenever you're feeling a little bit off and you're trying to figure out where it's coming from and why it's coming from. And it's a good way to just kind of set yourself in and reset what you have going on with like how life can get so chaotic and overwhelming, and especially through healing and trying to heal from any type of a brain injury, stroke, or other. So, what we're going to do is we're going to definitely get ourselves grounded. I want you to take your hands, and as we're going to do this, we're going to start to just breathe through our nose. Inhale with a count of 4 and exhale with a count of 4. Just keeping it on a nice rhythm of inhale up to 4 and then exhale down to 4. I want you all to count on your own. It's that way we don't have to worry about trying to stay on each other's count. It's a lot easier. I'll set us into this though, but then I will stop counting, and you guys will just kind of let your body breathe the rhythm. If you're unable to count up to 4 on an inhale and exhale, count as high as you can. I invite you to feel comfortable in this. I invite you to feel like this is your practice that you are creating. That's what this is all about. Okay, so let's go ahead and get comfortable. To ground yourself to your body, we're going to clap our hands. If you can't do that, clap your leg, get your skin on skin, clap your hands, start rubbing them together. We're going to open up all of our energy centers on our body, and we're going to place them wherever you want on your body. If your leg is tender, if your arm's tender, if your neck, just put them on your head, wherever. If your body, if you just want them on your heart, if you want them on your solar plexus, your donjon, your solar plexus, your lower abdomen, just place them wherever you're comfortable. You can lay them on your hand, on your legs. Just make sure that your palms are touching the skin of wherever you're laying them to. You want the energy that you've created to just kind of drive back into your body. So let's go ahead and start breathing in through our nose on a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Please feel free to dim your gaze as we do this. Exhaling. 4. Inhale. Exhale. Keep that rhythm going. Exhale. Keep the rhythm going. Feel free to exhale through your nose or with an open mouth. If you want to pretend like you're blowing out a candle or a dandelion, if you feel motivated to let out a sigh, I want you to make this whatever feels right for you. We're going to bring awareness to the bottoms of our feet. Today, we're going to scan our body just with awareness. We don't need to worry about any feeling of love or sadness or hate or happiness. We can put all that to the side. We're just going to become aware of the bottoms of our feet. Rest your jaw as we do this. Unclench your tongue. Allow it to rest on the bottom of your jaw. Being aware of the bottoms of our feet. My feet. My toes. My toes. My ankles. My ankles. My shins. My shins. I am safe in my body. I am healing in my body. My knees. Just become aware if your body is showing any tension, any pain, any tightness. Be aware of how your body is speaking to you. We are trying to release this tightness and tension. We understand that our bodies hold tightness and tension within it. We are communicating with our bodies in awareness of how our bodies feel, understanding we are safe within our bodies and our bodies are healing. My knees. My knees. My thighs. My thighs are strong and sturdy and balanced. my hips, my pelvic floor, today I release the tension to allow for the healing to flow through my hips, my hips, my pelvic floor, my belly, my belly, my chest, my heart, my chest, my heart, my heart, allowing awareness around your heart, my chest, my lungs, my chest, my lungs, allowing for your breath to get a little deeper. Exhaling all of the air. My chest, my lungs, my throat, I have safety in using my voice through my healing. I am whole and healing within this safety of my body. My throat, my neck, my collarbone, my neck, my collarbone, my shoulders, my shoulders, my shoulders, my right arm, my right arm, my left arm, my left arm, my elbows, my forearms, my wrists, my hands, the tops of my hands, the palms of my hands, my fingers, my fingers, one, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, my fingers, my arms, my shoulders, my neck, My body is healing. My body is safe. My body is whole. I will accept my body in whatever state it is in right now. My neck, my neck, my chin, my cheeks, my cheeks, my temples, my eyes, my eyebrows, my forehead, my forehead, my crown, my skull, my brain, my brain, my brain, my body is healing. My brain is healing within the safety of my body. My brain, the back of my neck, my back, my heart, my lungs, my body, Take your hands that you have grounded onto your body and flip them over so the palms are facing open to the energy force around you. Today, on my healing journey, I ask for all the healing my body needs. My body welcomes the healing energy around me and within me. I am aware. I am grateful. I am healing. I want you to take your hands and I want you to make a small sphere or ball, like you're picking up a ball or a sphere. And I just want you to hold it. It's a ball of energy that you're picking up. Just feel it within your hands. Become aware of the shape of it, of the tingling sensation that may be forming on your fingertips as it grasps around it to hold it in place. This energy ball we're going to take into our energy field. Just hold it gently or tightly. Be aware of how it feels. How your hands feel, what the energy feels like within your fingers and the palms, if it's running up your arms. Let's keep squeezing and putting that energy together, like you're putting it into a smaller snowball. As you're flattening it into your hands and shaping it. We're going to take that energy and we're going to clap it into our bodies. Just clap it into your hands. Take that energy and we're going to place it over top of our eyes. Closing our eyes, just allowing that energy to soak into our eyes. Before you remove your hands, begin to blink your eyes open. Slowly removing your hands and opening up, coming back into the room whenever you're ready to join the rest of us. Just take awareness of how you're feeling right now in this moment. How your body's feeling. Feel free to roll out your neck, move your shoulders around, pull them back, push them forward, releasing any energy or stagnicity that's left. Hmm. Hmm. Just take awareness of what your body scan spoke to you, what it said to you as you were scanning through your body. What areas were a little bit more heavy or tight? Remember those areas because maybe those are areas that you need to give a little bit more love and compassion to throughout your day. I want to give a little assignment for next week because next week we're going to do something. You can go ahead and stop the music if you'd like. Thank you, Ralph. Next week we're going to do something a little bit challenging. We're going to practice some Wim Hof type breath work. And it's a little challenging, but I know that we can do this. A lot of us have been here for a few weeks now, and I think that we're progressing really nicely. And even the new people, it might be a little challenging, but I always say whenever you're doing this type of a practice, you do what feels comfortable for you. If the way I'm guiding you is too heavy for you, take it and make it yours. What is comfortable within your body is the best breath for you. And don't ever think that you're doing it wrong. The most important thing is that you guys are all showing up and practicing. And that's amazing. So I'm going to open it up for a share. Whoever would like to start, please feel free. And I'm so grateful. This was a great breath practice today.
Thank you, Angelia.
You're so welcome.
I have to be a little careful about when I'm thinking about different parts of the body to remember the breath thing. The other thing is, typically what I do is I start off counting like 4, but I think I was doing more like a 5 most of the time. I kind of stop counting and just kind of go with whatever's working. I don't think it really matters whether it's a 3, a 4, or a 5 as long as you're
Yeah, there's not.
doing it
I don't think there's
rhythmically
real strict rule.
doing a good exhale.
Mhm.
My thoughts, anyway. I assume that's true. It doesn't.
I think that's fantastic. And it is true. You're doing it right. And the more you do this, the wider you're stretching, the practice stretches your diaphragm. And that allows for your breath to naturally rest in that sympathetic rest and digest rather than remaining in that parasympathetic state of fight, flight, freeze, and fawning where you're always on high alert. high alert means that you are producing too much cortisol and adrenaline, and those are not something you want to produce on a high level within your body. Breath allows your body to maintain, and in training, the more you practice, it's like you're training your body to switch back into that rest and digest, and not just stay in that survival freeze, that survival, like, I gotta go, I gotta do, like, we're not meant to be going 100 miles an hour all the time at all. And I know for myself, I find myself sometimes getting into that, oh, I'm going to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this, I want to do this, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to work out on top of all of that, and I'm going to, yes, as Ralph shows his list. And those are also states of a trauma response. When you are consistently doing, you're healing, our bodies are healing. And healing means that we have to allow our bodies the rest in the time that we need it. And I know I get so impatient. I get so impatient about how slow I think this healing is going. And it's not. It's going at the speed that it needs to go at, so I can heal the way I need to heal, and that I can be okay in. This breath has allowed me that. I love that, Ralph. What you share is totally dead on, and it's awesome.
Okay, I got one for you. It's the title of a book by Barry Chase in 1971. It was an old awareness book, and it's called "Don't Push the River; It Flows by Itself." And I found that we been doing this for a year and a half in yoga class, so I definitely started getting used to it. I've also noticed that in the 10 weeks we've been doing this, I've gotten a lot better at, I could probably do a 6 count. And I was saying I don't count. I count only in the beginning, and then I just get into a rhythm, and I don't care really what it is. I find that the counting keeps me from the meditation, from the spacing out part, if you will. I mean, that's the way I think about it. From the losing yourself in the moment stuff, when I count, it kind of like brings me back to something cognitive. And I guess, for me, part of this is to get into the breathing and to relax and to lose what's going on around me. I mean,
let it go.
I think that's what
let it go.
I think that's what we're doing here.
I fall asleep.
You fall asleep.
That's okay.
Very peaceful. Yeah,
That's
I gotta bring
okay.
the blood pressure machine next week. You gotta take your blood pressure before it starts, then take it afterwards. I gotta
You'll
bring
be
that
surprised.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
There's studies that I've researched, and you'll be really surprised over a period of time. That's a great idea for you to track something like that from week to week, because it will show you a difference. It's pretty impressive. It's been neat to see and read about these studies. It's been neat to see the difference within my own body system. But I think that's a great idea, Billy. I love that.
Yeah, well, we'll try it next week. I gotta remember. I'll put one of the machines up on the table.
You might need more than 1 week worth of data.
Yeah, we'll have to do that for a few weeks.
Draw line 3 to figure out if it's continuing to go in the same direction.
I don't know if any of you are real big readers, but I like to listen to my books. And there's a fantastic book called Breath by James Nestor. And he speaks about the study that he did, and how it changed. He did studies going both ways. shortening his breath, taping his mouth closed, being only a nose breather, and then taping his nose closed and being only a mouth breather, and he did research on his blood pressure and the differences that it made, and how sick he became whenever he was only a mouth breather. And it's very easy. I still catch myself sometimes with my mouth hanging open, breathing through my mouth. And that will kick you into a different narrative within the way your body is responding to your body. But that book, it's called Breath. It's by James Nestor. It's a fantastic read. It's not super big either. And I highly recommend it. It's super interesting.
I never thought about this before, but I never could breathe through my nose until I was about 18 years old, and I don't know what happened. Some people said I had deviated septums, other people said no. But what was interesting was I had these terrible rashes on my arms, and if they got bad in the back of my knees, and they'd get on my neck and inside my thighs if it got really bad. And they went away at the same time. I never thought about that.
I wonder what you stopped eating. It sounds like you were eating something that you were having a really bad allergic reaction to.
Yeah.
It lasted
15
15 years if it did, because I had a really bad case of chicken pox. I lost all the skin on my body, and it started then. And I don't think it was eating, because I ate my mom's cooking, and she never really altered that much. I mean, we tried every kind of soap known to man. No soap worked.
Yeah, I wonder if it was something you were.
Every kind of soap out there, including Neutrogena, glycerin soap. Every kind of soap would make me.
Did you happen to move?
No.
No?
It was right around the time I graduated high school, though. Yeah, so maybe I did.
It could have been
something at the school.
Something in the air in the school.
Could have been a lot of things. You know, you know, when you're 18, you know, that's when you go through a lot of maturity and hormone.
Yeah, and hormone changes.
Lord only knows.
It's not happening now, right? So be happy.
No, actually, and both my brothers had skin problems in their 60s, and I'm so glad I got mine over with.
Yeah.
I mean, I had scabs from here to here on my elbows every morning.
Yeah.
I had to open them up and crack all the scabs, and bleed. It was terrible. I couldn't wear long sleeve shirts because I'd get them bloody, but I didn't want to show those scabs at school.
Yeah.
It sucked, you know, being different. When you're a kid, it's really
it's difficult.
Something that makes you different than everybody else because you're ashamed of it.
Yeah.
I didn't. I mean, all I did was be born. You know. I didn't create that skin anyway. It's interesting because I never thought about it that way until you just said it. But they kind of disappeared around the same time, and I did kind of move, and I did have hormones going on at 17. Everybody.
Yeah, all of that stuff plays such a big part in the journey of our illness. Yeah. You know, it really, I had psoriasis when I'd started developing skin problems myself in the form of eczema and psoriasis when I was like 15, 16 years old, you know, and I had big traumatic things happening at that point that I would have never connected those things to. It's really surprising how interweaved the things that we experience are within our muscle fibers and within our body systems, and the movement of breath really helps and allows for the blood to really kind of flow a little bit better within our body, the oxygen to push it better within our body through the organs that we have, and release some of that stuff that we have within it whenever we allow that safety of our bodies for ourselves. I think it's so interesting. By the way, I absolutely love that shirt. That's awesome, Ralph. It's cool.
It's got Ganesh too.
Yeah. Would anybody else like to share? No. Okay, well, we can close. We're going to close with our traditional. Let's do happy brain, happy body, healing body.
Body.
Happy
Happy
brain, happy body, healing body. Thank you all for a beautiful breath
Thank
practice.
Thank
Yay.
you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. So it's so great. I always look forward to Fridays.